Is it time to move? Are you dreading the packing process? Well, today's video is all about moving tips and tricks to make it smoother, faster, and cheaper. So let's get started. Hello everyone, so happy to be here with you. This is Meral Ibrahim, broker associate with Coldwell Banker in the beautiful Palm Beaches, Florida. Come join me to discover everything about communities, lifestyles, and some real estate. If you've been here before, thank you and welcome back. If you love the Palm Beaches like I do, click on that subscribe button below and hit that bell so you'll be notified every time I make a video. First things first, before you even put your home on the market, here are 8 things that you can do to make moving day go a lot more smoothly and with less stress. And make sure to watch till the end when I reveal some cool packing tricks. So tip number 1, declutter. We hear this a lot when you talk to a realtor on packing company about a foreseeable move. And the reason behind it is to make sure that you don't move anything that you no longer need. So if you're planning to sell soon, take a subjective look at all your belongings and sort through the items that mean the most to you. Pack them away so they are safe during open houses and showing appointments. Then figure out what to toss, keep, sell, or donate. Decluttering an entire home is a big job. The best way to tackle it is in stages. Focus on one room at a time, like kitchen cabinets, closets, bathroom. You don't need fancy tools to declutter your home, but you do need 4 baskets or boxes labeled toss, keep, sell, donate. Tip number 2, consider investing in quality moving boxes. I know we've all done this before. We've gone to our local grocery store and picked up some boxes for free for other types of projects. But remember, these boxes have already been used and handled with exposure to moisture and possibly bugs. So consider investing in some professional moving boxes that are not that expensive and are up to the task. Tip number 3, block your time. Don't overdo things. You can set a timer for an hour or 2 so that you don't get overwhelmed and stressed out. And as I mentioned earlier, tackle one room at a time. Tip number 4, set aside a tote for essentials. What will go inside this tote, you might be asking? Well, think of it as an overnight bag that you would pack when you travel somewhere with room for some extra items that you will need right away at your new home. It will contain everything you will need on moving day, so you're not frantically searching for those essentials while unpacking at your new place. Every family is different and each member of the family will have their own essentials list. But here's a list of things that could be on that list. Clean bedding, pillows, cleaning supplies, toolkit, flashlight, paper, pens, tape and scissors, phone chargers, snacks and water. In addition, that overnight bag will come in handy on your first day and night at the new place. Just think of the things that you would pack for an overnight stay somewhere. Tip number 5, color code each room. Use different colored labels and assign a color to each room. As you pack each room in its own color coordinated labeled box, label the contents and the room it belongs to. Then at the new house, use the same colored labels to mark each room. This tip will save you and the movers a ton of time. Tip number 6, use the right size box. It's tempting to use fewer boxes, which means larger boxes, but keep in mind someone has to pick up these boxes. So heavy items like books should go in smaller boxes, while lighter items can go in larger boxes. Tip number 7, beware of empty spaces in boxes. This can be the cause of breakages and damage to the contents. So fill any gaps with packing paper. Even towels can pad these spaces without adding a lot of weight. This is repurposing items that you will need at the new place. Tip number 8, pack breakables carefully. Keep like items together and make sure you have plenty of packing paper or tissue, bubble wrap, tape, and boxes. These items probably require the most cumbersome steps to avoid any breakages. think about enlisting the help of a friend or two to keep an assembly line process going. Tip number 9, repurpose items for packing. Now, I mentioned using towels earlier to fill in empty spaces, but everyone has hampers, luggage, laundry bins, storage bins. So get creative and fill these various vessels with things that will be moving with you. If you do have a large volume of clothing, you can even use vacuum sealers to save space. So here are those cool packing tricks that I mentioned at the beginning of this video that will save you time and space and minimize stress. Pack clothing in garbage bags by cutting a hole on top of the bag, then placing the garbage bag over a grouping of hangers. Or roll clothing instead of folding to save space. Another trick when packing electronics is to keep a photo of the back of the configuration so you remember which cable goes where. Another trick is to take time to protect larger pieces of furniture by removing and securing drawers and doors and labeling them so you know where it goes when it's time to put them back together. Put any screws and bolts into a plastic bag and take them to the back of the furniture. Another trick to make it easier to open boxes is to create a pull tab with string or wool by taping it along the center of the closed box and taping it down, while leaving a small piece at the end of the box to use as a pull tab. On moving day, to avoid any hassle, assign someone who can direct the movers when it comes to moving which items first and which items that can be loaded into the new home last. And my personal tip to you is this: rekey your new house as soon as possible. From handymen and cleaning services to friends and family, there's no telling who was given a copy of the keys from the previous owners. All you have to do is call a locksmith to come out to the house to change the locks. So there you have it, moving tips and tricks to make it smoother, faster, and cheaper to move like a pro. I hope you got something out of this video, and check out this one, and be sure to get a copy of my free tips to make moving easier below in the resource section. And consider subscribing to this channel if you want to find out more about living in the Palm Beaches, communities, and some real estate. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.